Hello all and welcome to Star Citizen with me, Ironside McCall, and a special guest, Stormcleaver. Thank you very much for joining us. And today, you'll join us just en route to do some salvaging in the beautiful Vulture and C1. It's just some gameplay that we've got today. Please try to get past the audio. I was on my headset at the time, and there's a small echo on Stormcleavers, but nevertheless it's a good demonstration of the Vulture and the C1 and the partnership and how much you can get from that. We're salvaging an MSR and we do get quite a few credits towards the end, so make sure you stay tuned, watch till the end and see just how much we actually get. Don't forget as well, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and like button. It does go a very long way. Hope you do enjoy watching it. It's not too long, I have edited it down. So without further ado, let's get started.
There she is.
Cargo. Processed food, scrap gold, and iron. 10 SEU of gold. Nice, alright.
Alright, grab the gold. I'll start salvaging. Yeah, we'll just want to braid on the right. It'll still be done rather quickly though, I should imagine.
Yeah.
Get a bit closer. I did one earlier and I got too close and just nudged a vulture that I was salvaging, and I actually found a use of the tractor beam to stabilize it again.
Oh yeah, it's really handy.
So you'd be surprised the amount of times you nudge the ship because you clearly ignore the collision alert.
Well, I mean, the collision alert comes on so early. At least at the speeds that we're moving.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. And if you're actually flying, it comes on too late. Or just too often. Alrighty.
Yeah. Comes on after the collision. Good. Closer you get as well, I think. Obviously the quicker it might go. And there's those bars, isn't there? The curved bars on that fill up blue and then they're green on the reclaimer.
Sounds right. I haven't spent much time in the reclaimer in the current patch, so.
I think it's if it gets full, you're kind of at the optimum for all the material in that section, and it just gets it a bit quicker, I think. Or you can see the heat spreading out further and it looks cooler. Is gold still top for cargo? It was gold and beryl, wasn't it?
Yeah, gold and beryl are both up there, yeah. I mean, I think quantanium is the top.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had some quantaniums in the Hercules earlier. I think it was just one, but...
And we got lucky. The gold was in a an 8 SCU box and a 2 SCU box.
Right.
All right.
So far, we're almost on 5 SCU.
Is it worth it for me to move the ship, or should I just should I hop over?
Probably not just yet. You could probably. Well, we're not even halfway.
Okay.
I mean, you sort the gold out, and then maybe come over and sort
Oh,
the
the gold sorted. Yep.
hop over. We're going to be on this bit for a little while. So top tip for next one, make sure you've got 2 abrades on the right hand side.
Yeah.
I didn't even think that thought didn't even cross my mind when I was doing it.
I mean,
Because there was only 1 cinch on there,
right.
I was like, well, maybe there only could be 1 that can go on it and the other one has space for 2.
In theory, I mean, I suspect that you might be able to switch the arms independently. I just don't think you can yet.
It would be good. I think you could do it on the Prospector. If you could change it without having to go into the loadout manager. So you can store them on your ship.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to use the cinch, you could just quickly give it a change. That would be
Yeah, but
more realistic.
honestly, I have not played around with Vulture enough to see if we can unlock components. And
I don't know if you might be able to. Maybe people can let us know. Alright, 7.3 we're on now.
All right. Did not stick the landing there.
Was it when I was moving?
Yep. You've been pretty steady, so.
And that's even with still my dodgy joystick
Yep.
that likes to just randomly rotate left every now and again.
All right, coming in. There we go. Much better.
When you're able to strip components and the weapons are actually worth stripping, salvaging is going to be something quite good.
That's kind of what Luna's expecting. Because, figures that eventually you'll have to strip the components.
Yeah.
First, otherwise you might be like if there's power in the power plant, or in the weapons capacitors or something, you might be risking an explosion.
Yeah, so scanning as well would help. Scan
Yeah.
it first.
Yeah, because whether the ship's powered up or powered down, and the weapon's powered up or powered down, like there could still be energy stored in the capacitor for those components. Yeah.
I was saying to Mick earlier as well that it would be good. I think I remember hearing about it somewhere when salvaging was coming out, that different ships will give you different RMC.
Yeah.
Like, because the hull of Warden, for example, compared to the hull of a cutter, or even a cutty, they're going to be made of different stuff.
Warden's made of armor, Cutty's made of duct tape.
Of paper, yeah. So
I'm
should
sure
be...
they've at least gone for duct tape.
Well, it works well. Mythbusters built a whole car out of duct tape, didn't they? They rebuilt one.
I did not see that episode, but
Oh yeah, they rebuilt a whole car out of duct tape. Yeah, so that would be good as well, and you get rewarded for how much you scrape off, and so it's like a skill base, and then you can give your services as an excellent hull scraper.
We are just coming to the end of the hull scraping and about to load everything onto Stormcleaver's C1. You'll notice we're not using the tractor beam. I'll explain why at the end of the video. Please comment down below how much you think we're going to make so far. If you think we've utilised our time well, or if you've got any top tips, anything that you've done yourselves that you think we might want to try next time. And also any comments on the things we've said so far about our ideas about salvaging and where we think it's going to be going, and indeed where you think it's going to be going, and if you're enjoying the game loop as well. So keep watching, stay tuned to see how much we make at the end.
Ah!
And now,
is that you?
Well, the box did not hit you. Or at least, unless there was some desync, and
Yeah, there's got to be some desync with that.
Yeah.
That was the box. Huh. Does it want to go in that gap? Ah, that didn't do anything. Ah! That was desync. Not my fault. I remember a time when that would have blown up the ship.
Yeah. All right.
Right, what was it? Left Alt W fracture. We've got 65.8
Alrighty.
available SCU, and we can only have 26 of it
At a time.
at a time. But it won't be. I imagine it won't be nicely split for us, so we'll get much more.
Probably not, no.
Right, fracturing away. Okay. So we've got one big spot, one little one. Little bugger. Is it just 2?
Just 2 pieces?
3 pieces. Yeah, so we've got the main body component and 2 wings have been fractured off.
Okay. So I think what you'd want to do is grab the big one and move it away from the other 3.
Other 2.
Or yeah, okay, yeah, the other 2.
Right, so we've got one of them is 4.6. One of the little ones. I can get the little ones without getting the big one.
Okay.
Oh no, I can't get that one. Yeah, I can. So the 2 are 4.6. So I'm just going to get this one.
$4.6 each?
Yep.
Okay.
And then take that out, and then we'll fill up the buffer with the rest. It's not too bad. Alright. Alright. Wait for you to empty that. And then we're left with a lovely 73.1. Good to go?
Yes.
Yep. Alright. Disintegrating.
So now the question is, do you think you've got enough for the vid? Is there anything else that you wanted to do? You've been on long, pretty long today, haven't you?
Yeah, catching up for lost time.
Yes. Because if you wanted to do more, then we need to transfer. If you've had enough of salvaging for the day, then we don't need to transfer because. Actually, I don't know. Can you sell out of the buffer?
I don't know. Right, there we go.
We are now currently heading over to New Babbage to sell all of our lovely salvage. And we're specifically going there because it's the place where you can sell both the RMC and the construction materials all within the same vicinity quite quickly and quite easily. So you go to the admin terminal, which is where I will be going, and then you've got the TDD, which is where Stormcleaver will be going. So stay tuned, wait to see how much we actually earn from this, and we're going to be selling everything from the Vulture and from the C1, including the stuff in the buffer, and you can see how we wangle that one. So stay tuned, and thank you so much for making it this far.
Alright, so you need admin and I need TDD, so...
Yeah. And we'll see if it can be sold from the buffer. Is there anything in the hold?
Yes. Half of it's in the hold and half of it's in the buffer. I think there's 10 SEU.
We've got 11. It's not picking up the buffer. How much in the hold?
I think yeah, 11 sounds about right.
Yeah, 11 to 60. Pretty much 67 for that. And no, it's not picking anything else up.
Okay, so the buffer does not work. So 74k for the gold.
So we had more for the gold than...
And 308 for the RMC.
308. I had 70, so around that to 380. 70 what?
And 74 for the gold.
74. So near enough. What did I say? Is that, what did I say it was? 450 with the gold.
Sounds about right now. Yeah.
And then there's still what's in the buffer.
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad for one ship.
Let's see.
It's almost half a mil.
Will we be able to use the tractor beams in your ship when it's parked out there?
I want to say yes because you could before. They did that patch, didn't they? You could use a tractor beam. But it was intermittent at best. Doesn't work. Oh! It works in the ship.
Ah, yes.
Huh. Result.
And there you have it, folks. Fully hull scraped MSR. Got lucky with a little bit of gold and quantanium. Fractured, and as much as we could get with the construction materials of the MSR. With the Vulture and C1, we got just about half a mil. I think it was probably about 470 to 480,000 in total, which I don't think was too shabby. And it took about an hour and a half in total. Yes, it's nothing really compared to the Reclaimer, but not everyone has a Reclaimer, and I really enjoy being able to salvage in the Vulture so I can fly around and do everything all at the same time. And then you got your buddy over in the back sorting all the cargo that you loot out and the RMC boxes. So I really enjoyed this style and this way of salvaging, and I think the two ships work really, really well together. Now, we chose not to use the tractor beam on the C1 because it's a little bit tricky. It's a little bit difficult with the way Stormcleaver's got his dual sticks controlled, because he doesn't have he's turned off mouse control in the ship, and he didn't want to fiddle around with all the settings and whatnot, so we did it the other way instead. Now, you could use the Freelancer Max, of course, with a little bit more cargo space, so you might be able to get a little bit more. The Corsair as well, of course, and the Cutty Black would all be good ideas, good possibilities for this with the rear loading cargo bay, but I enjoy the C1. You know, it's a new ship, and if you can use a tractor beam, then it's another good tool to use. If you wanted more cargo, like I said, the Freelancer Max might be your better choice. I believe that's about 125 SCU, but the MSR is the biggest ship that the Vulture can fracture, so you would only get a little bit more construction materials from that. You still wouldn't be able to get the whole lot if you've got some RMC in there as well. So food for thought there as well. But that's just a showcase of the Vulture in the C1, a little bit of group gameplay. We really enjoyed it. We will be doing it again. And basically the rest of the video is just unloading and selling. So hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's given you some ideas or something to do with an org or just a teammate or something like that. Please remember, if you've not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We're just a couple, 2 or 3 away from the 600, and then there's also that drive. Really want to hit that 1000. So please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment down below if you've got any suggestions, any top tips. If you've done something similar, let me know. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.